Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man. Probably presents another episode of You Know What It Is. Take your position. We are back. So glad to be back. It's going to be a great show today. So glad to have some of y'all in here watching. I want to probably have a few more people skirting in every now and then. But if you are new to this segment of the show, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I know it's come on, man. It's playoff Sunday. I know a lot's going on. Some of your favorite teams is probably out there, but come on, man. If you are here, you are here. If you want to see some dynamic poses, then that's one of the reasons why you are here with us today. So thank you for being here. Again, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Now, before I bring everybody else in here, first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to the companies that make our posing venture and our figure ventures what it is today. So I'm going to start out by giving a shout out to my guy, my ace Boom Coon himself, Underground Figures. My man Ray, all day, every day is where I get my figures from. Again, if you are looking for it, he got it. Reasonably priced when it comes to shipping and handling. On top of that, complete transparency. He'll make sure he gets back to you in no time, as he always does. And on top of that, no NRD. All you got to do is hit him up, tell him what figure you're looking for. He'll let you know. He got you. He'll put you on the list, have you ready, and when that figure drops, you'll get it. So definitely, I have, hopefully tomorrow, weather permitting, I'll basically have my upgrade suit, Green Goblin, and I'll also have Wrecker. So I cannot wait for that. It's going to be a stash. Cannot wait to get that in. So definitely. Also, I wanted to give a super duper shout out to my man Ray over there at Hawk Wars Toys. That is Hawk Wars Ray. That's what I call him. Tale of Two Rays. You know what it is. This is where you can actually go to get some figures as well. Complete transparency. On top of that, he'll make sure that you don't just get the figure, but you get a sticker and a comic book to boot. And make sure that it's source material enough for you to know where you're getting that figure from. So shout out to him as always. Both Rays, two tails of both Rays. Also, my man Watch Your Six over there at Comic Relief and Comic Collectibles. Make sure that if you're looking for your comic book of choice and you also want that figure and collectibles, hit him up. They'll definitely take care of you as always. That they are both my guys. And also the Gino said here when we talk about Ray as well, I'll put the links and stuff to each and everybody's store in the comments below. But definitely this is where you can actually go to get your comics and your collectibles. And on top of that, my man Ray has an Instagram store. So if you're looking for figures, again, he got them. He got some classic pieces over there as well. So if you're looking for him, hit him up and he'll definitely take care of you. As always, it's my man Ray. So again, we're going to have a great show today. So good to have you guys here with us. Come on, man. You know what it is. We got cheating ass Dan in the building. Dan's ready to cheat. So Dan, I think you got a question for everybody, man. You got questions to ask, man, because I know you was having a hard time choosing. So what you want to ask, man?
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck to pose. So I'm gonna need your guys' help. Help me pick something to start throwing out figure names or something out there. Like I have the Mark III right here. That's just because I just took him out the box, so I didn't plan on posing him, but I can. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff.
It don't matter because you're gonna cheat anyway.
I would like to not pose the Spider-Man, or any of my Justice League. So yeah, I'm not touching those poses. That ain't happening. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So let me know because I have no idea.
Let him know if y'all in the chat and y'all have an idea what y'all want to see Dan pose. Let him know, man. Definitely let him know. We got Mafia out there. Mafia, man, what you doing, man? What you doing? What are you doing, bro? You ain't doing nothing. If you want to come on in, let me know, man. I'll send you out a link. If you want to come in and pose with us, because Roberticus was
Mark III in the cap. Oh, hell no.
I said Mark III and cap. He said, even and all. Thank you for being here, my man.
Way the fuck up there.
Definitely, bro. Keep on calling them out. You know what I mean? We're gonna get to these poses in a minute.
Call them out. We'll see.
Call them out. We'll see. Next up, we got my man in the building, Roberticus himself, late bloomer. What's going on with you, brother?
Hello, everyone. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday. My boy's gonna be playing in a few short minutes here, so I'm really excited. Go Chiefs. Yes. Other than that, I'm ready to go with 3-0 Dingy Chainsaw Man. So yep, I'll be posing him today.
You definitely, man. That's gonna be super, super dope. Lou would probably be here in a little bit. He probably fell back to sleep as he always does. He long night. His body rules him. Definitely. It does definitely, because again, like I said, if you're working as hard as he does, you want to make sure you get plenty of sleep. The figures that I'm going to be actually posing today is none other than the Sideshow Batman and the Sideshow Wolverine. Now, I picked these two, number one, because I have all the rest of my figures posed up a certain way. I'm like you, Dan. I just don't mess with my displays. But I figured that I would basically use these two figures right here, because, again, it just makes the most sense to use them. And again, we've talked about behind the scenes how the bodies just, they're not really always together. It's kind of hard to hold up together. But I'm going to use them a certain way. We're going to basically have a mashup, Wolverine versus Batman. So I'm going to do that. Just trying to do something different. Started the show, so we want to kick it off a certain way. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do, man. That's what I'm going to pose up. So I have two cameras that are running here. And yeah, we're going to see if we can get that done, man. Let me actually, before we get in, we're going to give a shout out to everybody that's in attendance tonight. We got my man Philly the Fool in the building. What's going on with you, brother? What up, folks?
What up?
As always, we got Darth Negative in the building. He said, what's going on with you, brother? I got my man 6 Scale Mafia in the building, as always. He said his room's messy, so he ain't gonna come in. Well, Berticus, I think it's because he's scared of you, bro. But you know, it is what it is. I'm just playing. I'm Mafia, you know, I'm just playing with you, brother. We got Darryl Smith in the building. Thank you for being here as well.
That man always rearranging his stuff every day.
Always. You know, so definitely got Holland Toy Flicks is in the building. We got Agent Silver Fox. Let's get this show going before the storm in the UK blows the roof off my house. Whoa,
damn,
that ain't good,
they got
bro.
A storm coming. Yeah,
that ain't good, bro. Hope everything is good, and hope if you got everything patched down, man, you are in a safe place. Definitely. Seeing Brock in the building. What's going on with you, man? We got primetime reviews as always, and be Dyson out there. So yeah, man, we gonna get some things going. More vehicles on the way. I gotta, you already know.
You already know.
You already know, man. You already know. So like I said, bro, this is just today what we're going to do. It's the first show back, so it's to welcome everybody back. And again, also to remind you as well, we are still in the thick of things. If you haven't become a member of the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group, make sure that you have, because right now we have none other than the Hawk Wars Survival of the Flexers going on right now. So each week, put your submissions in. Again, you submit the flex, let us do the rest. You want to get those in Thursday, the latest. Thursday's the last day to get your submissions in each and every week. One winner will be chosen, selected every Friday as the winner. And then they'll be added in the pile to be featured in on the wheel itself. So definitely get those features in as quickly as you can. If you haven't already, stop playing. You want to get them in. So anyway, yeah, man, we got some things going on. So we're going to get to these flexes. Because the thing is, I want to get whole Berticus out here in such a good time. Especially for his game. He's nervous already, booty clenched. We want to make sure that he is ready to go.
Had to empty the colon before the show, baby.
You already know, man. So definitely what we're gonna do is get started. And I gotta make sure that I'm maneuvering a certain way, because like I said, I got the camera set up over here. If y'all hear echo, don't worry about it. It's because I'm running off my phone, and for some reason this stupid thing don't want to work. So we'll see how it goes, man. We'll definitely see how it goes. Let's see here who we got. We got Ofran Studios in the building. What do you say? Denji.
Yes, sir.
Denji. You already know. And who else we got? My man, myself, Santa Olala. I'm just gonna call you Santa. Thank you for being here as always.
That's a new name.
Windman 42. LOL. Good luck, y'all. I need some pads, some poses to steal. You already know.
Here you go.
We got you. We're gonna take care of you, man. Dan, Dan's gonna cheat once he find the figure. But yeah, we're gonna get going, man. So what I'm gonna do, again, I'm gonna move this one away first. I'm gonna start with Batman to see if I can pull off. Now, what I'm actually using is the fists. You can see right here, I'm using the actual batarang fist with the batarang, which I'm gonna basically place between here. I'm gonna have it ready. I gotta swap out one of the hands here, while I'm doing this, whatever. And we're gonna see what we can pull off, man. See if we can pull off the dope ass battle royal. What you doing now? Is it gonna be like a single pose for you, Hoberticus? Like just one figure?
Yeah, I'm just doing this one figure. I'm gonna do an array of poses with this one.
Hell
see
yeah,
what he can really get off. He's got basically a dress shirt and slacks, so he should be able to pull off quite a bit of stuff.
Hell yeah,
I'm very excited about this. Just got him in this past week, so 3-0, man. I wanted to do this so I could just gush about 3-0, because not a whole lot of people, I don't want to say not a whole lot of people, but it just seems like they don't get as much love as they should because they make great products, man. I have the core box of the Power Rangers, so that's everybody plus the Green Ranger. And then I also have 3-0 Naruto Uzumaki, the little Naruto when he was a kid. Then I also have the 3-0 Sasuke Uchiha when he was a kid, from both of from their show. And yes, there's some exposed joints on those figures. I know that Hot Toys collectors are not really big on those, but honestly, man, it allows you to do all of those character poses with these things. And I think that's all that matters is if you want that character pose, you want them to pull off their moves from the show. And sometimes you have to be willing to, I guess, sacrifice seamlessness or sacrifice that realism in order to achieve those poses and achieve those character poses from the show. Do you want it to look like it's straight from the show, or do you want it to look like it's some doll or some representation of the character from the show? Sometimes I think we struggle with that as collectors, and when it comes to 3-0 and the anime stuff, I don't mind it. I probably will mind it though when they do Dragon Ball Z, because I would want them to be seamless. There's a lot of people with their elbows out, shirts, tank tops and things like that. Kind of gonna want that to be seamless to some sort of degree when they get around to Dragon Ball Z.
Word. And that's the thing, bro. Like the seamless, and you would think with like a lot of these figures, like they would. I mean, I can understand. I guess it's mainly the cost when it comes to like seamless. You know what I mean? Especially seamless in mass production. And we know that a lot of companies have partnered with Fison, and that's why Fison's able to come up. Ooh, they just scored again. Damn. Detroit just scored again. Tampa Bay, you are in trouble. Anyway, so we know basically a lot of them are partnered with Fison, which is one of the reasons why Fison has been able to produce their own product as well. I mean, long standing with those bodies. When it comes to seamless, they're killing it right now. So why wouldn't you? But again, I know it's a cost that comes with it, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To
get that seamlessness, to get that, it's that cost is going to be extended to us as customers. We're always the first to get to get hit with whenever the company needs to pay for something. And this is any company. It doesn't matter if it's a toy cartel or whatever it is. Like any company, these people, they have to extend whatever they're losing money at. They have to use their customer base to get that back. They never go within their own pockets, because that would be dumb as a business. So you're going to be operating in the red if you do that consistently.
Which makes perfectly good sense. Dan, you still trying to decide?
I'm looking around and I have a lot of ideas right now. I'm trying to think.
Think of something. Get something that got some cloth, some fabric. Easy breezy.
I ain't worried about that. I worried about that.
Go get Captain Marvel first movie. See if you can that
I ain't never touching that NR Joker. Don't fucking tell me. I will be here for 3 hours posing that fucker. Because it's just it's a tough figure to pose. It really is.
What, the NR?
Yeah, just because the boots are the weird shape and everything. It's hard to balance. But all right. How about this? I have a couple options here. Either the Mark III by itself, only because I have all this shit out right now because I just opened it, or I do Princess Leia from Endor and a Scout Trooper, or Boba Fett and Jango Fett. I don't know.
Agent Silverfox says, Leo, bro, please kick off late bloomer. This Dolphins fan doesn't appreciate this Mahomes nonsense. I'm sorry, bro. I don't dislike your team like other teams. I hate the Broncos. I hate the Raiders. I hate the Bengals. Oh God. But, Dolphins, we can get along. I mean, we gave you our all-time receiver, so you guys good.
I don't know. Fuck.
You still trying to figure it out, then?
I think I am. I am.
Let me use some of these stands that I have here. Let me see.
Man, I'm telling you, if y'all don't have that classic suit Spider-Man that just came out with this damn long ass. Look at this shit, bro. Like you can put this on anything. Like you don't, you know, like
I got one.
woo wee.
Shit.
Charlie said, "Pick a Batman figure."
I like all my Batman poses right now. I ain't trying to fuck with it.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I'd take a picture before I start fucking with shit, and I never do.
Which is why I grab the figures that I don't want to fuck with.
Yeah.
And the thing about Batman, right? Like,
the
think about Batman, like, so Batman is not, unless you have like, or you're gonna pose something from like the comics, he's not like a super dynamic figure or whatever to pose with. He's more of moody, dark, mainly just standing there.
Statuesque.
Like, yeah, he's very stoic in the way he poses and stands. Like, even like as a character, unless he's standing on top of a rooftop or whatever, he's usually just fucking standing there.
Yeah.
So like a Batman figure like does its best when he's just kind of there, looking menacing. That's kind of the point of Batman. But let me see. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Hold on.
You got one?
Yeah, you know, Leo Inart said they showed a prototype. They were gonna do it. They're gonna do a Chainsaw Man. I don't know how far off they are from it, but they had shown a prototype. I want to say several months ago.
Of a Chainsaw Man.
Of a Chainsaw Man. What I was looking at it last night, and the chainsaw that's here on his head that comes out here, it was short as hell. It was like half of what this blade is. And I was like, oh, I hope y'all fix that, because if that comes out and that's not like what this one is, if people are going to easily. Ramakan Chris, you are crazy. I am not doing that, bro. He said, go pose that goblin figure.
Yeah,
you crazy, because I was just doing that. What was that last night, man? And I was getting busy with it as best as I could. Maybe I can with the goblin. I got his needs to kind of go to a certain level. Let me see if I can get you guys there real quick. You know what? I'll take my camera. Maybe you guys can see it better if I do that this way. But yeah, I bent his knees down, got his hips a little bit. I got an adjustable flight pole back there so I can get him a little lower. But yeah. That's what I did the other night.
Word, that's crazy.
Yeah,
but you were telling me that stand for the classic suit is big as fuck. So would you now? Let me ask you a question, because, like I said, I don't have. Could you use the classic suit and integrate it with the MCU? Like, what could you integrate that actual figure? With the MCU option that you actually have, with any of the MCU options that, you know, as far as like integrating that with the Goblin suit or integrating that with like another, could you do
just like having something like that where it seems almost kind of like believable?
Yeah.
Or yeah, I would say with that it'll probably be a little wonky to get, you know, something that's comic book. Like, let's say I have that McFarlane head sculpt on my classic suit from PlayStation 4. If I were to put that, it would be cool, but people would be like, yeah, that's one is kind of like video game-ish, and then one is, you know, real life. It would just take some suspension of belief there, honestly. But I did see an image where it was the video game, the 2.0 suit, and he was fighting the Hobo Goblin, and I was like, that looked somewhat better to me for some reason, even though it's VGM suits. Like, I don't know, that just seemed a little bit more believable there. But I feel like you can do anything to your heart's content. That's something that we talk about constantly, right? Is just playing with our figures. Don't matter what it is. Don't have to always be specifically what happened in their, you know, intellectual property. It could just be make-believe. That's what we were doing when we were kids. Like, I used to have Transformers and Spider-Man and and Dragon Ball Z characters fighting each other in battle royales. But bro, I was doing battle royales before that was like a thing. You know what I mean? Like that's what I was doing with my toys. It was all going to a tournament, getting invited, and fighting each other. Like that was the premise of what I was doing in the kitchen late night.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. And sometimes, like I said, with with a lot of these figures, like we already have it in mind. The idea is already there. Like we're already ready to go. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of the execution at that point. You know what I mean? So, we have the idea, but once you get it in figure form, you get to the figures in hands. It's like, okay, can I translate what's in my head? The idea that I see in my head, would that translate in figure form? And so sometimes that's the obstacle. We got to kind of get beyond that. It's difficult at times, but it works. I think we got somebody else sitting back here too. I'm gonna bring him in just a second here. Let me get my placement right because I'm just kind of measuring the distance between both these figures. We got Lou back here. I'm gonna bring him in here. What's going on, Lou?
What's up, guys? Sorry I'm late.
No, you're not.
I'm late. I'm not late. Oh shit, let's go.
No, you're not sorry that you're late.
Right. You are late.
So what we posing? Oh shit, yeah.
So
that's
yeah. Hold on, I gotta grab another stand. I'll be right back.
All right. What you posing, Late Bloomer?
This is the 3-0 Dingy, aka Chainsaw Man.
Oh, Chainsaw Man. Yeah, there you go. How's that figure?
So, it is fantastic, Lou. There's a lot of different cool features that come with it. The one cool feature that a lot of people don't know, or you wouldn't know just by looking at it, is in the show he has like a pull cord to start his chainsaw. And so the shirt has a little pull away pin button. Yeah, Lou, you're frozen, but it's all good. No, you're working on it. There's a pull away pin button that when you pull it, it exposes his chest, and the pull cord is right there. So you can pull it out, and I took a picture with this finger pulling it out and getting ready for it. But yeah, other than that, the posability with it, I think it's got an ankle joint pegged into the shoe. He's got double bend knees, double bend elbows. Very, very easy to, I won't say very easy. It's simple in the process of switching from his regular forearms to the chainsaw forearms.
Okay.
But I would, if anybody were to get this figure, I would recommend to heat the elbows up so that it will be an easier process to slide the forearms off, because is a little friction needed to do that. And the chainsaws, actually, I just pricked my my mic doing that, but the chainsaws, like the actual blades themselves, are very prickly, so it is a little tough to get your finger on it and then find a way to get that nice friction and so that you can pull. So just be careful when you get it. But overall, man, this figure is fantastic. A swap out head, two different expressions with that head. Then you also have to get this his little neck part here. You have to slide that over the actual the neck joint, and then put the head on top of it to have that Chainsaw Man head look.
Gotcha.
So they did a lot of good stuff. So that's why I brought it here. I was like, man, 3-0, they need their fun in the sun, man. They
always do. I was gonna ask y'all, pick any figure in my collection for me to pose.
That's the same thing they just did with Dan, bro.
Yeah, they got Dan with that. All right, you guys heard it. Get in the chat. What should Lou pose?
I got plenty of Deadpools. I got 2 Wolverines. I got a Hulk. I got Doctor Strange. Hell of a Spider-Man, you already know. I got some Power Rangers. I got
Carly
Turtles.
says Turtle.
Turtles?
He wants to see Turtle.
So you want some more 3-0 love? Okay, pick a turtle.
Philip says, is Dan posing a Peacemaker? He's asking in the chat.
I don't even know. Maybe. Dan, he stepped away. He's trying to cheat and do something.
Hold on, let me check the chat real quick. Let me see.
He probably took a picture because he's like, fuck it, I'll just fix it.
Let me see.
Later.
Charlie the Unicorn. He screamed out turtle. Yeah, something turtles. Something turtles.
Okay,
I want to see some
Ooh, he said turtle mashup with Deadpool. Ooh,
Okay.
that's a little sweet.
All right. Enough said. You know what? Since he's already up front, I'll grab Leo.
Yeah, I feel like I won't short you guys. I'll probably pull out a Spider-Man. You guys let me know which Spider-Man you like as well. I'll pull out a Spider-Man today, but let me get my 3-0 dingy on though. This damn thing is so fun. We can do so much with them, have them fighting all different types of stuff. There is also, I was telling Lou earlier that the NART had teased this at one of the cons that they showed up to several months ago.
Yeah.
So this was interesting because what they showed was really kind of inaccurate because the chainsaw on his head was like small as hell. It looked like the size that Pochita has.
Oh wow!
It was like very small. I'm like, oh shit, you can't do that. So it looks like they're working on that one. But and then the same people who did the Jin Sakai, the Ghost of Tsushima, VTS toys, they showed one. Yeah, they showed one as well with a demon base, almost like that base that came with Boba Fett like several years back,
like
off the Starlight Pit. Yeah. It's got like tendrils that shoot up like that. So that looked cool. I might try to get that aftermarket and just put this guy on that base.
This is my Deadpool 1 beat 'em up. I gotta sew this into the little strap over here because this little piece.
Bro, that thing explodes. I don't know what they were thinking when they came up with it.
You know what it is? They were testing out those silicone the freaking whatchamacalls, it's the pleather. They were testing out their new synthetics.
Yeah.
So
hell of a character to test the materials out on though.
Yeah, but he's gonna work well right now because I ain't afraid to pose him because I removed majority of the black. The reds are still there, and some of it's like peeling off. I have some leather paint that I put on it to kind of like, give it that shine like over here. But I have to cake the hell out of it in order to get that kind of feel and look.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all right. So
yeah.
Let's see. What up,
Charlie the Unicorn says, "Oh yeah, what up, BC? I see you, family. Hope you're having a good Sunday." Charlie the Unicorn says, "Hope Birdicus, what other anime characters you got?" So I have basically Naruto and Sasuke, two different versions of them. Either from 3-0 and then oh my gosh, what was the name of those people? Zen Creations. They did a Naruto.
All right, I'm back. Goddamn.
What up,
Naruto and then Sasuke. So I have about 4, and then I made a custom of a Yoruichi from Bleach that shall not be seen because the paint application is so horrible. So I'm working on possibly getting a new body all together, fix that up. But yeah, that's what I have anime wise so far.
Hold up. I'm gonna try something. Flip this around.
And then Philip the Fool, I said, oh yeah, if you're going to do Spidey, you got to do Vance 2.0 or the new comic Spidey. I was preaching about that 2.0. I was, but Leo gonna say something if I put that one out.
See, the thing is, I was thinking about for me because it's typically something, or it's a typical go-to for a few. Oh wow. Is this game done? Yeah, it's over. 30-17, bro.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yep. Tampa Bay. Lions 30-17 with 6 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Your sister though, it's over.
Yeah, they could be the team of destiny. I don't think they win it all, but yeah, they could look like they could go though.
Me and my colleagues were saying this is the worst year to be doing any kind of sports betting. because all bets were off.
Yeah, all these underdogs beating all these teams, and then teams that you thought was gonna do something, they ain't doing nothing. Well, the Cowboys always never do nothing. Sorry, y'all. If there's any Cowboys in the chat, Cowboys fans in the chat,
Dude, come on.
I mean, it is what it is, man.
You know what? Y'all right. I picked two of literally body wise the worst figures to pose.
It's sideshow, baby.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I tried to give them some leeway here, but hell no. It don't. So I just got to kind of improvise as much as I can.
Them folks don't know plastic, barely know paint.
To make it like as much as realistic as I possibly can.
Now them statues they got, those are good.
Yeah.
Oh, that Jack Burton from that old ass movie. Damn, can't even remember. Once Upon a Time in China, something like that.
Big Trouble, Little China, man. What the hell?
Big Trouble, Little China. We just watched that a couple months ago. I know Mafia gonna murder me, but yeah, Big Trouble, Little China. That figure is actually the best that they've made in a while.
Okay.
I feel like that head sculpt on that.
Dang, we can't mess up the name. That's like saying Star Wars is Star Trek.
Star Trek.
I'm just saying, people do it all the time. Those who are not initiated.
I feel like I'm like Tom Holland on that one movie. Or Spider-Man, that one movie. It's like that really old Aliens movie. He was like, it was that Infinity War. Yeah. He was going into space. So I got a good idea.
Fucking channel, get the perspective here.
There you go.
I know that movie came out. It felt like yesterday for y'all, but it's old, bro.
There you go. I'm done.
Okay. All right. I'll show you in just a second here. I'm just trying to make sure I got the perspective from a certain angle.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, Daryl. Daryl Smith says, funny you are also in 3-0, still trying to decide which Geralt to get. I know there's people that are big fans of the show, but baby, it's the game for me. So I had to get those third-party game figures. I have Ciri and Geralt as well.
Okay, it's just a temporary fix. I'll let you go first, Lou. I'll pull you up here.
There you go. They wanted Deadpool and some turtle action, so why not two swordsmen going at it? So, hi, baby.
Nice.
Yep. So we got Deadpool doing a double slash, and Leo using a reverse hand grip, which is not necessarily common in actual combat, but it is glorified in a lot of films. Just because of the utilization of a katana, it's best wielded proper because it's supposed to be a slashing weapon more than anything else. But yeah, so he's basically has his forearm up using that forearm guard that he has also for protection. So got that. They're
Nice.
squaring off.
Nice. Super dope. Super dope.
It works on any angle. And there's the kitchen sink. So I brought everything, including the kitchen sink.
Angle is definitely like the perspective is always, you know what I mean? Different vantage points really brings it a lot, brings it, it gives it that level of, what you need, when you're doing it. So it's definitely dope, bro. Like that.
And that's the thing, like a pose, especially from a specific vantage point, it should be able to cover all grounds. So let's say you're rotating this piece because you don't want to change the actual pose. Just kind of like make the kind of adjustments so that way you can see it from a different vantage point, whether it's from Leo's perspective or Deadpool's, or even getting both of them from here or the other way around.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Definitely dope. Definitely dope. Love it.
Yeah, my Deadpool busted the hell, man. I bought him for like 160 because he was already busted. Just got him in one pose doing something busted.
Word. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna kind of bring this up here. So it's just mainly the vantage point. We talk about those vantage points. So what I'm doing is just you can see because these bodies are terrible. So you want to create the illusion, one leg being on the other. And I'm using a flight stand for Batman, but the thing is I have him angled a certain way. So when you're looking at it, let me move these out the way here. You can see that, again, this is a collision. They're again already at each other. I had to use the kneeling technique for Wolverine, as you could probably see. Now, again, body is terrible. I'm not even going to touch it, but I had to use a kneeling technique. If you see behind there, his knee is pretty much on the stand there. But again, it's just a flat. And on top of that, again, when there's always a versus the Vantage, you want to make sure that they are in eyesight. So you want to give it that realism, of course, making sure that they're in the line of sight of each other, especially when you're posing them. So then, if you see it from that perspective, there you see that the eyes that they're looking directly at each other. So again, I'll always try to measure that, especially when I'm posing, is to kind of give it that, yeah, you know. But again, the figures get the hell on my nerves, man. Like these figures, I don't even know why I chose it, but again, I just wanted to do something different and pay homage. And on top of that, I have all my other figures posed up. I didn't want to touch these motherfuckers. I didn't want to touch nothing else. So you already know how it is, man. So yeah, that's one. That's definitely one pose.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let me see here. Who's next? Dan, I know you still working. You're still doing your thing. Berticus, what you got?
I got some aerial coming at you. I'll pick it up so I can get it in full screen. But Dingy's always jumping at somebody, trying to jump at a demon, trying to cut it up with his chainsaw. So I think this is something a lot of people might do, is something just aerial. I often like to, when I'm doing a pose like this on a base, and I might put it up on top of my collection, I like to use the base as well for leverage. So if you guys can see under there, I'm using like the leg there, his foot, to kind of catch on to the base there, just to give him a little leverage and keep him up a little high and tight, because sometimes I don't like to screw in the back screw here and make it all tight, because once you make it all tight, it's a little tough to move it, and you also run the risk of cracking the waist clamp back there, because we all know Hot Toys don't use the most expensive type of plastic when making that, or most quality materials making these clamps. So that's something to watch out for. But yeah, something aerial here. And I'm going to put this guy up, and I'll go pull out a Spider-Man and finish out my pose today.
Oh yeah, so we grabbing other figures? Okay, we doing that.
So hey, listen, somebody, the chat. I feel like I'm shorting out the chat if I don't do something Spidey related.
The chat has spoken, so you gotta let him go.
Listen, I'm switching figures. Don't worry, I'm right there with you, brother.
Yeah, he also has the swap out mouth as well. You can take the tongue out and just be regular mouth, kind of like Carnage. So yeah, Dingy. All right, I'll be right back.
No doubt.
I had to bring the big behemoth that is the Venom Pool, since he's officially comic book christened. Bring him out. Love those joints. I love ratchet joints.
What you got going on, Dan? You still posing?
Yep.
All right. All right. While you posing, let me see what we got going on the chat here. See what everybody's saying out there in the chat. Let me see. We got MB Dyson out there. He's like, yo, I bought a couple vintage sideshow figures, even new in the box to prevent those joints are loose. Yeah. And to preserve, those joints. Yeah, they're definitely, bro. It is the way it is. I look forward to a Deadpool from Deadpool 3, but I hope it's more durable. LOL, genuine leather, please, definitely. And here's the thing, like, if you're looking for a Deadpool, there's going to be a couple of figures from that movie, a couple of different figures, a couple of different iterations from that movie. So yeah,
You know what that means?
that quality though, dope, man. You already know.
You
We
you
got.
know what that means, though, right? That means you finally could get your Lady Deadpool.
Yeah, true. If they do one, we don't know yet. If they basically do one, a couple of figures, he meant 10 plus. Yeah, probably. You already know. You already know. You definitely already know. Okay, let me put these damn figures back because they're getting on my nerves. Hold on.
Yeah, so you know I love my big behemoth. This is my big behemoth right here. Bring his neck up.
All right, so I figured since I got his base, why not go grab him? Although I did like my pose in there, I can easily.
You saw me grab mine. That's why you saw me grab mine.
I didn't see you grab. I turned my camera on, walked away.
Yeah.
All right. So let me at least fix his eye, so I can make a little pose here.
I should bring out my comic book venom but that dude's flimsy as hell.
Okay.
That's one thing I can't stand is when they start cheaping out on magnets, and the magnets are very, very what's the word I'm looking for? Like they're very weak.
Yeah. They stopped giving those little magnet pegs for the Spider-Man eyes. I see.
Well, that's because the new technology that they have, it's basically push and it releases. That's the technology that they added with the Spider-Man video game stuff. So they just incorporated with this because before they didn't have to until they did Deadpool, and Deadpool had that specific magnet release key.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, you're right. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it.
So,
I dropped all of my eyes, so
well,
put it back in the
tray. When they have weak magnets in the eyes, bro, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, these are fine. I feel like it's a little bit more harder to fucking get out than anything. I don't want to like fray the suit or anything. I'm trying to pick the side or whatever, but
Let's see if I could. I want to get this one because it's freezing down here, so I don't want to put too much stress on this suit.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, because this suit, man, like because it's so rich in the dark navy, like that navy blue.
Yeah.
Any stress marks will be visible, like
right.
The overly done stress marks.
And I understand there's a lot of, collectors out there that would love to have, they want to have their suits pristine. But to me, like, there's certain suits I want to keep pristine, as others is like, man, he's in a suit, bro. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
What else do you want? He's gonna move. It's gonna wrinkle. Like that's and so is life. Just don't have them in a fucking pose for like 30 years. Of course, it's gonna not want to snatch back after 30 years of posing.
Yeah.
But I get it. Preserving the suits is important, and you want to have these things for a long time. But there's Spider-Man. Try to pose them the best you can. I know there's limitations to the suit, but if we want accuracy, man, there's just some things we're gonna be willing to give up in the chase for accuracy. And if it's a little articulation here or there, he can't do the McFarlane poses, I'm cool with that. And I'm probably the one of the only few that actually like the non-detachable head. Yeah, it could have been, they could have gave us different detachable heads, but I actually like it.
The non-detachable heads actually allow you to have that that comic book, also realistic like posing with the neck. So when you get that pose right there, you're not gonna get that with a removable head. You're not gonna get that that focus on the stretch. Like he's literally like doing that. Oh, I broke my neck looking at that. Like, damn.
Yeah, he's actually very muscular. He's very built. Like next to probably, let's see.
You guys are
Scarlet
posing the
Spider.
same figure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I went and grabbed it.
He's
and
all
then
right.
came back. He's like, I got mine too.
Biden, straight up. You know, cheating ass doing. You know. Let's see if I can get him to do it. If I can get him to do it, you know, I'm Gucci. Let's see. All it is weight distribution and placements.
Uli's second kid says Ben Riley Spidey is still the number one VGM Spidey.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
Damn near,
It's pretty good.
For real.
VGM Spidey.
It's hard to see anything beating that other than that 2.0, man. It's giving it its run for its money as far as posability and presence in the shelf. But yeah, that Scarlet Spider is crazy.
Definitely presence in the shelf, because with those extra arms, you're not gonna sit there and say, yeah, it's okay, but it's not it's not whatchamacallit, it's not my Spider-Man. No. That's a dope Spider-Man. They took the video game aspect of a take of what we see in the comics and in the movies, and just said, you know what, let's give us a nice amalgamation of it's the best of all worlds. But you know, there's like nanotechnology, you know, where does he put the arms, you know what I mean? Where do they go? They're so massive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nanotechnology. Easy as pie. So,
and that's how they used to like explain away a lot of the stuff in the comics, unstable molecules and things like that with the suits. Like, used to do that a lot.
Yeah, hold on. I want to see if I could adjust my camera real quick.
Where did Leo go? He went to go fucking put those figures away?
Yeah, he's like, man, fuck these figures.
I told him those figures suck, bro. Sorry.
Yo, get your game up. Check it out. Bloomer.
Oh yeah, I was looking at my hands. Okay.
There you go. Now let's see if I can move them. Well, I really don't want to move them. Let's see if I can move them and still keep them in that pose. Yes, it works.
Philip the Fool says, if y'all are taking requests, I want to see Dan pose up Peacemaker next, and Lou pose up Armorized Deadpool and Punisher.
Punisher War Machine?
Yeah.
Is that what he's asking?
Yeah.
Damn it, man. They're all the way in the back. Damn you.
I mean, my Peacemaker's right there, but I like the pose he's in. I think I might stick with the Star Wars just because.
I brought everything in the kitchen sink. There you go. See, when it comes to I think from Take Your Position, I end up like doing like 3 or 4 more sets before everybody's like, I'm done. I don't want to break my shit. That's because either half the time I broke it, or I kind of rehearsed all my poses for what I wanted to put in my display. So
Like this is one of them, but I did it with a different Spider-Man.
Give me a chance to really pose these darn things. I'd be trying to preserve most of the time, or I got them in like museum poses.
Yeah.
I'll take it out for a picture or two, but then boom, you going right back where you were.
Yep. Let's see here. See if I can get a nice. Oh, there we go. Boom.
I love the toe articulation on this thing too. You really get that going. You can bend it down and up. That's the cool thing.
Yeah. If I can get a good angle on that.
Let's see. See how it's looking in the camera.
All that's missing now is some webbing. If I could get his like some webbing, like having him in a chokehold, that would be the pose that I will have, like him like trying to suffocate Venom Pool. Like, yeah, guys don't understand, but I love it. Yo, Leo.
Yep. Nice pose, bro.
What'd you grab, Leo? What'd you grab?
Huh?
What'd you grab?
Well, what I did was, because the other day people were talking about a certain figure and how it doesn't, it's hard to give it presence because they said the body itself doesn't really move. But if you treat the figure like the royalty it is, you won't have a problem with it. And so I brought out like a companion piece with this figure, just so people can see. And I posed her up in a way that kind of it exemplifies her, her elegance, whatever. But now that pose is dope. That's a super dope pose, bro. I love that, Lou.
Yeah, see if they got any webs to choke them out or try to get them choked out.
That's what I just said. If I had webs to do it, it's just that I didn't get to like dabble into his accessories. I didn't go into town on this figure.
Word.
Not yet.
Nah, it's super dope, though. Super dope. So, what I wanted to use this Bo-Katan figure. So I used it in a way that shows off a certain level of elegance. So what I'm gonna do is I have her sitting on the actual throne itself. Now,
that's what took you so long.
Yeah, well, see, here's the thing, bro. Like, so with the figure, we know that the body that they use comes with a lot of restraint. It does. It really does. And it's because they have that suit. So let me bring this in, that fat suit that's pretty much on it as well. Hold on, because my camera's acting. You hear me? Y'all hear me?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we hear you.
All right, because this thing pops out every now and then. So because of the actual suit, let me take this off here so you can kind of get an idea. But as you can see, you know what I mean? It's just her one leg behind, her arms. And what I want to do is get the arms right, because I just kind of did this really quick. But you can take the backpack off because it is Velcro to the back of the suit. So that you can do, but I decided to leave it on, because I didn't want to really, I wanted to give it, and then on top of that, like I said, you can put the arms, depending on which version, because like I said, I got this, now mind you, I got this from Uncommon Flex, my man Ty, who created this throne for me. It was a 3D print. So he did that. He created the cloth and everything for me. So he did such a good job with that. Definitely. So again, it's just a matter of once you have her on a throne, you can put both arms on an armrest right here. And then shout out to Tina for the head sculpt. I mean, for the rooted hair. Definitely. I wanted to get that version there and just have one foot slightly to the back, one forward, just kind of supplant it. Helmet over here, and because you can actually put that, you can have it, pretty much on the side there. But I wanted to do it in a way where, yeah. So if you look at it, it kind of has her sitting on that throne, and it gives it element. So there's certain things you can do with that figure to give her the realism that you're looking for. It's just the easiest thing to do. You know what I mean? Of course, if you have like a couple of companion pieces, like it does come with more dioramas to this actual chair itself. I just didn't use it all. But yeah.
2%.
Yeah. Definitely wanted to do it the right way. So yeah, looks good, man. Like I just, I love this piece, bro. If you have it in your collection, anybody who wants to get it in their collection, hit up Ty. Reasonably priced when it comes to this piece. Definitely hit up Tina when it comes to that head, that the sculpt itself. And yeah, not the sculpt, but the rooted hair. And yeah, you'd be good. You'd be good to go. Definitely.
Yeah, I feel you, Charlie. I got her in a very intricate pose where she's like stabbing a scout trooper and with the dark saber, and she's shooting someone else. Like it's
Yeah.
That was why I didn't pull her out. But yeah, she's already a tough poser to begin with all that fabric.
Yeah, it is definitely a tough pose to pull off with this figure, but there's certain things you can do. It's just that I was hoping that they would release that 2.0 and it would have come with a different body. Now, on top of that, you can actually add a Fison body to this figure. There's a way to do it. I just haven't done it yet. I'd have to send it off to my boy. You already know who it is. Let him do it.
People were definitely body swapping costume Reeves as well. So
yeah.
It's a lot of that going around.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a lot going around when it comes to that figure.
Where Lou at? He took.
Oh, God damn it. So I chose.
I'm here. I'm trying to get the Deadpool and Punisher that like in the far back. So I want to do that for the stream. So give me a sec.
I know when I try to go and get something from the back, I'm like, man, if I mess up, everybody dominoing, everybody going down. And that's how sometimes that's how I lose a pose that I really liked, is because people fell down. Then I have to go readjust it, and then it doesn't look like how it was.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm pretty much ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Nice. Love it.
So I just have him, like, obviously he's like has his hands up, right? So I'm gonna just show you how I pose the Leia and the trooper. So this is what Homeboy's looking at right here. Let's see here. So she's got his hand wrapped around his own neck. She's got her hand under, grabbing the gun, and she's aiming up at this dude up here. So I just moved the bike out the way. And yeah, pretty much she's robbing him for the bike. And I know that this bike, it ain't the Return of the Jedi one. I know. I will get that one eventually, but this is just the Mando one. But yeah, I forgot how light this fucking thing is.
Mm-hmm. They ain't want to make that shit die cast. Y'all would have paid extra for that shit.
Yeah, that I'm good.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's pretty much it for this Leia pose. I'm gonna fucking redo another one.
You know what, Dan? I love how the Scout Trooper, like the boots there, like the material that they use around is so posable. Like it's not like a solid thing. It's just like a very breathable material they have around their ankles.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they
have them laying back like how you have them curled up like that. That's like only really done with that material is really good.
Yeah, it's a cool pose or a cool. I like the Scout Troopers a lot. These are my favorite troopers.
Yeah, man, same
in Star Wars. So I had to get these. I have one of the Mando ones and one of the Return of the Jedi. I want more Return of the Jedi ones because they're cleaner. But
yeah,
these things are great, man. I love them. Yeah, I'm slowly starting to get a little bit more back into troopers. I sold a lot of mine before, and kind of want a couple of them back. So we'll see. We'll see how I go. But it just looks so clean. I love the look on them.
Mm-hmm. I like the extra pouches and stuff, and I like the little holster on the.
The hell is it
right
focusing
leg.
on? Sorry. Yeah. No, it's a really clean figure. I love this figure, so we'll see.
Unfortunately, I cannot get my Deadpool and War Machine because if I do, oh my god, that domino effect is gonna be killer. There's too many figures. It's too many figures to pull out. Too many figures in the back.
I'm saying, got a nice light whipping pose and action. Character stuff. As you guys know, that the gauntlet, you could just stick a web in there, shooting up.
Yeah.
What other people had critiqued is like, man, if this was wired, it'd just be easier to kind of bend it down and have it go the way that you like. I mean, I probably could heat it up and then mold the plastic in a way that I'd like. But yeah, naturally, this is what it's going to come out looking like. It's kind of like spooling or shooting up, like an upward trajectory. But as you guys can see, man, this suit is just lovely in terms of what you can do with it. It isn't Scarlet Spider, but it is damn close. Whatever you can get with the vinyl blue material that they chose. And he's fucking massive. His shoulders are massive. Like if you just
that's the Scarlet Spider shoulders. If you look at it, it's the same shoulders.
You know what? I'm gonna do that later. Because now I'm looking at his shoulders. I'm like,
his shoulders, like his shoulders, Spider Punk shoulders, and Scarlet Spider shoulders share the same shoulder. They're the same arms.
Yeah, really big, masculine. I like. There's a hand that you can grab. I think it was this one that I used, and you can put it into, and then get the other one in a fist, and you kind of do that, like, you know, when bullies in the movies used to be like that. You know, I'm about to beat you up, kid, type thing. Do that with him, you can really see that definition in the biceps. Really, really fantastic sculpture that they did with the arms.
Yeah. Instead, I pulled out Spawn, so Spawn's right here. Ooh. And something that we don't see often. Let's try it.
Yeah, I was like, before I start dabbling into something else, I was like, let me stop, man, because we at that hour and 3 minute mark. I did say we want to keep it basically under an hour because I know Hoperticus.
Yeah, the bubble guts are starting up.
His bubble guts are starting up, so definitely we wanted to keep it under like a solid hour. Next week could be more uniform because I'm thinking like as far as the theme, we're gonna go back to like basics, not the basic. We're gonna go back to formula. We're gonna actually do a mashup. So I think next Sunday it'll be a mashup show, which will require probably dipping into like whatever pose you have you don't want to fuck with. But I'm saying if you come prepared, you already know what it is, man. Lael, pose up your armorized Deadpool. Don't have it. You already know that.
He funny as hell.
Shots fired.
You already know that. I ain't got it, so it ain't gonna happen that way.
I'll do that for next week's stream.
Lael, is it possible for you to pose up a leader next? Oh.
Yeah, do a leader, because I like the way you did it last time.
Okay. Let's do that real quick. Hold on. We can do a quick one, and then we're gonna dip out of here. We can do a quick one.
A little bit of time left, and kickoff ain't at 3:30.
Yeah, we're gonna let me do a little quick one real quick. I'll be back.
Something light for you guys today, but yeah, we'll be back next week with even more intense heat. I'm gonna bring my A game next week. I'll probably pull out the Goblin or do Doc Ock pose, something like that. Because I just got them kind of rearranged last night. So Maybe next week you guys will see a lot more of that. No, definitely next week.
Well, Hoberticus, I want to see you, pose up Electro.
See, you funny as you trying to get like Charlie. See, you guys are hilarious, man. Funny guys. You guys see that in the chat? Funny guys, hilarious comedians.
There you go.
I am seriously. I probably will spend the block on him once I get ahead of some bills here.
Yeah, I hear you. That's always the important part.
Mm-hmm. Armor Wars. Y'all make me want to pull out my only diecast figure, which is a Battle Damage 89. I mean 85.
Yeah, I got that and the clean version. I got the clean version first. I'm like, I need the Battle Damage version too, because something about that Battle Damage version, it's that okay, bye for now. No, bye forever. Bye forever.
Okay. So we're gonna change up this. This is the Elite pose that I currently have. So we're gonna actually change this up. The base is such an element. We're gonna change this up a bit real quick. And then I just got to get her back into this pose, especially the way I have her. I can't wait because I'm getting that. I'm going to get that Bayonetta figure from Lumi, and have her in the same display. So let's get it posed up. Hold on.
I'm hoping somebody make the video the from the second game, because that's mommy right there. she got the short Liberian haircut. Ooh wee. Made me wanna go play the game again. That one. The first one, she do some interesting poses. I'll say that.
There we go. I should add this just to give it a little bit of flavor. Just a little something. Just a little something. Just a little bit of flavor. Because I hate it when it's like that. It's like, oh, don't match. So I put it in the back of him. I was like, yeah, I'm going to blow your brains out. There you go. Everybody slept on this Spawn figure, man. This Spawn figure is... Woo.
Hey. That shit is large.
Well, no, this is the 6 scale one. This is not the quarter scale. Quarter scale's back there.
Still large.
No, he's not.
I said scale, but that shit is big.
No, it's not. Bro, there's 2 versions of Spawn. I have both of them.
I swear I saw a video with that one. That 6 scale one. That shit looked large as fuck.
Oh, late bloomer. Must I educate you?
Please do, my brother.
All right, let me go bring out the big guy. Oh shit! All right, because that big one that you speak of, that one's using the bullet head venom body, aka Colossus.
So they made like 2 SKUs, like 2 different SKUs.
2 different companies made 2 different.
Oh, okay, 2 different companies did 2 different things. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the one I saw. It was like he was massive, and I was like, "Oh, that's the 6 scale figure." And I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah. See, here's a big guy. There's the little guy.
That's crazy.
Big guy, little guy. See?
And they look identical. Almost look like the same company did it.
Glossier body. That gun specific to him. He has the big one has more of a comic book style gun, McFarlane-esque. Plus, he has what looks like eyelashes on his brow that's done dark. Don't know why. He doesn't have that, and he looks more towards the. This is gauged to the Mortal Kombat 11.
Okay.
Spawn, and this one was trying to do it, but it failed miserably. Plus, this one comes with the belt that goes around his chest, and he has 2 clasps of chains versus him having 1. He also comes with a burnt head sculpt, which I should put that on. The big one does not. So
Yeah, I really fuck with Spawn. I love that.
Hey, I have to.
Yeah, I love Spawn on that movie, man. That shit was great.
Philip the Fool. If you want some DC figures, I'll pull one out next week. I'll pull one out next week.
Yo, Lay Bloomer.
What's up?
See, this one comes with the head sculpt, the burnt one.
Oh shit!
See. The batteries died on mine. I just gotta change the batteries. But yeah, this one.
Nice little, like, kind of green LED they got in there.
Yeah, and it's sound activated, so you make a little snappy snap. Say something.
Really? Didn't know that. Yeah.
That and this head sculpt too. That my custom character carries this head sculpt right here.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
See.
I might have to
Let's see if I can
get some space in the future.
Yeah, this one's dead.
I'm ready, Leo.
You ready?
Yeah, just a quick one. See if I can get the fuck out of the way here. My camera's tripping.
He getting jawed with the rifle butt.
Leia or not? Leia's hitting him with the straight Call of Duty butt stock. Just so yeah, just something quick like that. The other ones are he's gone. That boy dead. He need to respawn. He's gone.
He need to respawn.
That man, that boy needs some milk.
Yeah, he sleep. But yeah, something quick. Leia stole his rifle, gave him that butt stock to the jaw. He about to drop. And yeah, something quick. This Leia figure is fucking incredible though, man.
It is. It definitely is, bro.
It's a dope ass piece. But yeah, just gave him that smackdown real quick.
We need a Hawk 2.0. Oh, not Hawk 2.0.
I need
a New Hope 2.0.
Yeah, New Hope.
I wouldn't mind getting her with the little cinnamon roll buns.
Yeah, and then like so, if you're wondering why the fuck his arm is out like that, like when you get hit like that, you're like your body when you go limp, your body's flinging so his momentum right now, he's gonna he would spin, fall backwards like that, and yeah, so that's why his arm looks all weird like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so he's spinning, about to drop. He did, and yeah. No, but this figure, even without the cape on and everything, like, dude, she's badass. This is a hell of a piece. I don't like the helmet all that much, to be honest, but because where did I put it? Like the hair piece and everything is like separate. Yeah, it gets annoying changing this, but yeah. No, Leia, Andor, they needed to redo that. They need to do some more figures from Return of the Jedi, man.
Yeah,
that's really need to.
Yeah, they probably will, bro.
So everybody can stop crying and we can move on as a community.
Nah,
Leia,
I need my Star Wars, bro. I need that Star Wars.
I'm ready.
All right, hold on. So this is just mainly a quick pose with Alita. So here it is more so like a museum-esque pose, but the highlight is when you look at her eyes from a certain way. If you have them angled a certain way, if you have them tilted up, it's so threatening. And again, I like sometimes these like museum stance poses, sometimes depending on the actual figure. But Alita can do so much. Like she has so much element, to the figure itself, so much to her eyes, even if you have her leaned in. So if you look at her from like a certain angle, it's like that attack mode. She's such an interesting figure. I can't wait till they do part 2. I definitely can't wait till they do part 2. Because Robert Rodriguez is already in talks. I guess they said they actually passed it. So again, you can see it from that angle. Yeah, definitely an amazing figure. If you don't already have it,
Definitely get it. There's so many different looks you can pull off with this figure. Yeah, she's phenomenal, bro. She's definitely decent.
Lou, you said you ready?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Spawn over here. Point the gun straight up at your boy Loco Lou's face. And yeah, he got the boot on him with the rifle pointed right in his head, showing his ugly mug. Cape flowing, looking all imposing. I just wish I put batteries in his eyes so that way he could light up, because he looks dope with his eyes lit up. And it's cool because if I was to do it from a bird's eye view, or from over the shoulder perspective right here, that right there looks dope too. So you get that look. Yeah, man, this figure right here, everyone slept on this one. And the cape, it's its own character. So, you know, it's like if you have the Doctor Strange, you know what you're getting into. Because this one right here is just covered in wires. Literally covered in wires. And he's fairly easy to pose. Not really. Die-cast, 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 die-cast. The other arm has the die-cast gauntlet as well. And then all the bendy wire that's, you know, holding this figure down. So, yeah, this is a hefty boy. A hefty one.
Mm-hmm.
I was considering doing a body swap with this, but I don't know if I want him to be that heavy. You know, give him the Feisen body, give him a nice, you know. But the problem is that the head works this way. The ball joint on the head versus the socket in the head. So, and I customized this right here. Well, let me see. This right here, all custom by me. Nice glowing eyes. Put some light in front of it, and it glows ominously. Love it. But this figure right here, man, from the boot to that beautiful grin, not even a mother can love. Just
Nice. Nice.
and he's a brother, so you already know. You know,
Mm-hmm.
my card is not revoked.
Hey, relax. Chill out.
I had to play back yesterday. Yesterday was funny as hell. I was rewatching
y'all some
yesterday.
bullies.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro.
He still has it.
I'm just saying.
Hold up.
Man.
Chino, you got your Falcon, right?
I think
You're muted, brother.
My bad. You said what?
You got your Falcon, right, Captain Falcon?
Yeah, I do. What about him?
Yeah. See. Even he has his card.
Damn, blacker than me.
I just mess with
Yeah.
I just mess with you. Listen, there's a couple of cats that I'm missing, man. I'm missing a few heavy hitters.
I think you could do that to every collector. Like, oh man, I thought you liked that. Thought you love that. You mean you ain't got him? I think everybody could get got like that. Almost.
Everybody could get got. Shoot, you could do that with me with Spider Punk and Negative Suit because I don't have those.
You won't have that? Damn.
Yeah, I don't have those yet because Star Wars, hit me. I got the bug, so I got my Arena Suit Boba Fett as my first figure in hand. But my first official purchase was the Black Chrome Death Trooper because I thought that was a beautiful figure. Yeah. So beautiful, I got two of them. And it's rare when I buy two of the same exact figure unless it's like a broken piece or something. So, Venom Pool's one of them. Leonardo's another one. Let's see. All my Deadpools. You already know what that. Power Rangers. I got the third party White Ranger and Green Ranger, and then I end up getting the 3-0 ones as well. So, but yeah, I'm done for the day. I'm done. I got.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm just reposing from my damn shelf.
Yeah,
I'll get ready
That's
to
all
heal
I'm
him.
doing.
yeah, that's definitely what I'm doing. I'm just putting it back. I'm putting Alita back in her
So
form.
This is my layout, how she's going back in her shelf.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah.
I had this dude grabbing his gauntlet like it was something wrong with it, and his eyes was all like, "The hell." I don't know if I'm gonna do that again.
Yeah, this bro, like the thing is, it's like I was looking at, now that I look at this Alita figure, and it just, there's certain figures that we have in our collection, those one-off, not even one-off figures, but there's certain figures that Hot Toys does, and it's just like, yo, like you done such an incredible job with this piece. You know what I mean? Like, can you give us more innovation when it comes to like body types? Even when you look at, here's the thing, when you look at Alita's arm, right? And I'm like, how it posed, it's actually double jointed, like it's a double jointed elbow, poses well. And I was like curious as to why they didn't do that with Nebula, bro. Like why they didn't give Nebula that level of articulation with that arm. Because again, Alita, you can do so much with, bro. You can do so much with this figure.
Yeah, I also did the same thing with Cable. Cable, he has a single jointed elbow.
Yeah,
I would have loved they did something different with that. Just give us some more
same thing with Winter Soldier
articulation. The thing is, like 3-0 does it with their Transformer figures. Like the articulation isn't hindered because they want to go die cast or anything like that. I feel like it wouldn't cost Hot Toys that much just to make a die cast part. Winter Soldier. You see it with Iron Man. Why can't you just do what you do with Iron Man and just put it over there? It wouldn't even have to be die cast. You could just do it plastic, but more of a shine, a metallic color, or a paint that really sells it better. But I don't know. People, I would like to see it die cast, but there's ways that they can do it to sell it. I just don't like what they've done in the past with the metal arms.
Yeah. Makes so much sense, bro. They can kill it. They can do it. They can definitely do it. But, again, we'll see, especially with that level of innovation. But yeah, Alita is top 3 in my collection. Love that figure, bro. Philip, it is. It's definitely a remarkable piece to have in your collection to the point where I have 2 of them. I have, one with the actual with her garb or clothing on, and one just showing off the armor itself. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I love the movie, bro. I love that movie.
Hey, so that Alita, right? Did that come with clothes, or there's 2 separate figures?
Nah, it came with, so basically what you see on her right now, like, so everything that's on her now is what comes with her. So you get this. Okay. Yeah, so you get that, you get the base. Of course, the base is a reuse for people who know. If you know, you know. But the base is actually a reuse. But other than that, it come. And when I was talking about the material, this material is like a flexible, not rubber material, sort of like, but it's so flexible and moves, and there's no peeling issues with it. This is what I hope that they actually give us with that, the type of material that they give us with the Black Manta and also that Catwoman. Because if they give us this material, then there shouldn't be any problems whatsoever.
They should give us that material for the Black Costume Spider-Man comic book style. Feel me?
Yeah.
So then with that piece, right? That Alita. So how hard is it to get those clothes on?
It's not hard at all.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing. It's not hard at all, bro. It's not hard. It's so easy to get the clothing on her. Like everything is just it's done in such a remarkable type of, like, if you love, like, for everybody who basically loves the if you already basically love the whole the Miles Morales, if you love that figure, then you know, this figure is right up there with it when it comes to innovation and posing and stuff like that. You can do so much with her.
Yeah.
You know, she's amazing. It's definitely it's a figure to have. It's a grill piece to have for people who don't want it. Yeah, Mark, me either, bro. I cannot wait for Elite 2. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So yeah, it's gonna go down, but I can't wait. It just depends on how many years it's gonna take them to do it, though, because you know we know that. I mean, James Cameron, he produces it, but Robert Rodriguez is the one who directs it. So it depends on the innovation and you know how much they push that needle forward when it comes to it. But yeah, super dope, super dope, super dope. Anyway, dope show tonight. I know who Berticus is probably getting them bubble guts in order because you know he got a game coming pretty soon. What time's the game start?
We are live right now, Leo.
All right, cool. So we basically about to go in. Oh, Berticus, tell us what you got going on next, bro. What you got coming?
Of course, you can always catch me with my brothers on Wednesdays, chatting figures, talking shop. Hopefully, this week will be a little bit more fortuitous for drops and releases because it was.
Nope,
dry.
I hope not. Give more breaks.
You know what?
More
Yeah,
breaks.
It was
there's
butt
benefit
naked.
to that.
Yeah, it was definitely butt naked last week, bro.
Yeah, it was like bare, like tumbleweed. You can hear the tumbleweeds before you can hear
it. Yeah. But I'm playing catch up because my Wolverine. So my Goblin and record comes tomorrow. Wolverine, I think, gets shipped out on Wednesday. And you know my Dead Strange. Whoo, yeah, bro.
My Dead Strange is coming too on charging tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ooh, so I heard people are getting them in. We shouldn't be getting close to, you know, some of those like first delays to start kind of coming in. You know, we're starting to get to February now, so hopefully all that stuff really starts to Sideshow kind of makes it through their backlog because it was apparent late December, early January, like they had a backlog to try to get through.
Yeah, they did, bro. So hopefully they get through it. Love that material. Easy as hell to get the suit on her, and you can literally do any pose with it, and material doesn't wrinkle at all. She's bro. Any pose you can imagine in this figure, you can do. That's how dope she is. But anyway, my man, Alberticus, thank you so much.
Figure Flex Friday, 6 Hill Mafia Discord. Y'all know. Find me on Instagram.
Let's go. Definitely. Lou, real quick, what's going on with you, brother?
S-Beam tomorrow, Maz on Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm sneak in to say what.
Okay.
Thursday, Brother Cousins, if he does best of the best, if I'm on the panel, you know, I rotate every now and then to let others come in. You know what I mean? It's like it's the way of the universe, you know what I mean? Take a little bit out. Different and then Figure Flex Friday with you and Late Bloomer and the infamous Lumi and work.
Hell yeah, you already know. You already know, brother.
Hobo Goblin got charged yesterday, so
it's coming.
Send me that. Yeah, I'm waiting for them to send me that, and then
don't be me. Don't pull out the rock.
Yeah, bro, don't do that.
I'm not. My pre-order list is 3 pages long. So,
nah, he's talking about don't pull out the rockets.
There's rockets on his left arm.
Don't take those off. Just pose. Yeah, don't do that.
Just even be careful when you're posing it because you can easily knock that middle one off because it's just slotted in there. So be careful with it.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, most def.
Definitely that. And Dan, last but not least, cheating ass Dan, what you got going on, bro?
Ooh, we got
bills.
What do I got? I still have that Doctor Strange video. I just been fucking lagging on that, so my bad. I have Bat Cycle review, the Batman, Robert Pattinson review out, right? Dead Strange when that comes in, Mark 3. I have a whole bunch of videos coming out, so there's that. And then of course, you know, the usual places you guys can find me, man, here on the Leo's channel, you know, various times throughout the week, and then of course LWO with the fellas on Fridays, and next week's gonna be Marco if he's available, and if not, it'll be Joao. So stay tuned for that. Appreciate you guys as always. It's always fun.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
I spent half of this fucking stream looking for a box, so I gotta. So next week will be a little bit more
Organized.
I'll be a little bit more organized. Yeah, I had to just fucked. Yeah, I was grumbling my box. I was like, where the fuck is this box? I was going crazy. And so all good. But it's always fun, man, just sitting here chatting, posing figures. And if you guys are watching, I hope you guys are posing too. So
hell yeah. I hope we gave you some pointers on how to pose anyway. Everybody out there, you have a good. And it's crazy because when we pose these figures up and you got to pose it back in the same position, you'll find that if you tweak things, you make it look 10 times better than it did when you had it the first time. So again, thanks everybody for being here. Till next week, we will be back for another show. But until then, we are out. Peace.